The Phoenix Suns are about to have a problem on their hands. They don't have one right now. They do not have one tonight when they take on the Boston Celtics. They don't. They are going to have a problem on their hands in the near future. And that problem is Bradley Beal is going to get healthy. And Bradley Beal is going to return to the Phoenix Suns. And the problem that the Suns are going to have to solve is, what are they going to do with Bradley Beal? What is the right role for him? What is the right usage for him? What is in the best interest of the team? All of those factors have to be taken into account when making this decision. Because Bradley Beal coming back and Bradley Beal being put into the lineup comes at an opportunity cost. That opportunity cost is the minutes of somebody else that right now is contributing to a team that has won 4 in a row. A team that is tied in the standings for the 9 seed in the Western Conference. So Bradley Beal is going to come back to this team. Although they're taking it slow, and I think that's by design, because between you and I'm a little afraid of Bradley Beal coming back into this lineup, into this rotation, not because Bradley Beal is a bad basketball player, but this is working right now. Ryan Dunn playing the minutes he is playing right now is working. Colin Gillespie being the starting point guard of this team is working right now. Oso Ighodaro, Nick Richards playing the minutes that they're playing right now is working. Cody Martin having his role off the bench and being a part of the second unit for this team is working right now. And so when Bradley Beal comes back, when Bradley Beal is back in this lineup, somebody's minutes are going to get cut. Whether it's Royce O'Neal, whether it's Grayson Allen, whether it's Cody Martin, Ryan Dunn, the list goes on and on. Minutes, if Bradley Beal is going to be back into a significant role on this team, minutes have to be cut from somewhere. I'm telling you right now, minutes should not be cut to find a role for Bradley Beal. You should not go out of your way right now with the way things are going for this basketball team. You should not go out of your way right now to change drastically anything. I'm sorry, I think a large part of why this team is playing well right now is because of the minutes that you're getting from a guy like Cody Martin off the bench. Truthfully, I do. I think the intensity, the effort level on defense, you weren't getting that from other players. You're not getting that from Bradley Beal. You're not getting that intensity, that effort level on the defensive side of the floor. You're just not. Again, Bradley Beal, not a bad player. But right now, this is working. Ryan Dunn in the starting lineup, working. Colin Gillespie in the starting lineup, working. Tyus Jones is healthy. Tyus Jones is on this team. He has been removed as the starting point guard, and he is the point guard running the team for the second unit. There was a change made to this lineup because they needed a spark, and so they turned to Colin Gillespie. It's working. I guarantee you tonight, the starting lineup for the Phoenix Suns looks identical to the starting 5 that they had against the Bucks on Monday. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Ryan Dunn, Colin Gillespie, Nick Richards. Those are your 5 starters. You're not touching that. I'm sorry, Bradley Beal. I know you make $50 million. I know that you're a really good scorer. I am not altering the starting 5 of this team. I am also not altering Oso Ighodaro and his role on this team. I'm also not altering Cody Martin and his role on this team right now. I'm not doing it. I'm not changing anything right now. This is working. So Bradley Beal, if he's not playing tonight, if he comes back before the next game that they play, you're on the bench, man. You're on the bench, and it's not going to be a role where you play 25, 30 minutes. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head, but at what point of the year did the Suns make the change to Bradley Beal off the bench? I think it was they played Philadelphia on a Monday, and I think Beal first came off the bench in that game. They beat Philly 109-99. Look at me knowing these games off the top of my head. I mean, I knew that the score was in front of me, but I just picked that game because that's the one that stood out to me. But yes, Bradley Beal came off the bench for the first time this season, way back on January 6th when the Suns beat the 76ers on the road 109-99. He had 30 minutes off the bench. That's not the role that Bradley Beal is going to have off the bench this go-around. He's not getting 30 minutes. He's not getting 28 minutes. The Phoenix Suns have a good thing going right now. I think they have a good thing going right now because of the energy, the effort level, the intensity. Those are the words we keep using, but they're the words that apply. They're getting those things on the defensive side. Bradley Beal doesn't give you any of those things. I am not saying Bradley Beal is a bad player, but Bradley Beal doesn't give you the things that I think are the missing ingredients that have led to the Suns having this stretch. We asked earlier this week, what's changed about this basketball team? What's different? And we've talked about guys flying all over the place. Hustle plays on defense. Just being a pest. Creating turnovers. The athleticism. Rebounding the basketball. The athleticism. You got young players who can get out and transition quickly. They're young. They're athletic. They've got some pace. You're getting out in transition and making plays. Does Bradley Beal provide any of those? Is Bradley Beal the type of player that can allow Kevin Durant and Devin Booker to do their thing and be okay with their role? No, Bradley Beal is a scorer. Bradley Beal has to be involved in the offense. It's why, if you remember, when Beal was kind of running things by himself for a little bit, we said, this is kind of the pocket of time you need to find for him where he doesn't have to defer to Kevin Durant, where he doesn't have to defer to Bradley Beal or to Kevin Durant or to Devin Booker. He doesn't have to defer to either of those guys because when he does, it's hard for him to get involved, and he's not giving you any of those things. Is he giving you the 11 assists that Devin Booker gave you last night? Is he giving you the defense that Ryan Dunn is giving you? Is he providing? Those are two players that are providing two different skills. Is Bradley Beal providing either of those skills? Is Bradley Beal providing the rebounding and the athleticism at the rim that you're getting from Oso and from Nick Richards? Is he giving you that? Kevin Durant and Devin Booker have excelled over these last 4 games. They've kind of alternated taking over the game at times. And you've got a bunch of other guys that have filled their roles perfectly, and they're providing the missing ingredients. And it is all on the defensive side when it comes to energy and intensity. And I don't want to change that. You've got a good thing going right now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And right now, despite how broken the Phoenix Suns have been all year, any other point during the season, you could say Bradley Beal coming back from an injury, you just put him right back in the starting lineup. At any other point, pick a spot on the calendar, the Phoenix Suns were probably broken. Right now, though, they aren't broken. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Find 10 minutes. Find 12 minutes. Find some type of role for Bradley Beal. But he is not going to be put back into this starting lineup. He is not going to be put back into what we saw the last time he was a bench player and he still played 28, 30 minutes, but it was just staggered who he was on the floor with. This is going to be a totally different thing, and it should be. Because if Bradley Beal comes back and you start changing things and Ryan Dunn's out of the starting lineup and Bradley Beal's back in and now Ryan Dunn's minutes are changed and everybody on the bench's minutes are changed and this team starts losing and this winning streak gets snapped and it goes back to the way it looked like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, how do you answer for that as a coach? You've got a good thing going right now, but you know what? Hey, we're just going to change some stuff up right here. Bradley Beal, you're back in. You can't do that. The guys you have right now, the rotation you have right now is allowing you to win basketball games. It allows you to beat Cleveland. It allows you to beat Milwaukee. It might allow you to beat Boston tonight. So the Suns have a problem because Bradley Beal's minutes are going to look vastly different when he comes back. But guess what? Bradley Beal's role does need to be diminished because right now this is working. And I am not touching this starting lineup. I'm not touching the minutes of who's coming off the bench until I'm given a really good reason to do so. And right now, the Suns are giving me every reason to not touch a thing. I don't have even the smallest reason to change anything about what's happening right now.